Hi guys, welcome to the class. Okay, let's stand with our feet together, bringing out our toes and then our heels. Standing up nice and tall, shoulders lifting them up and dropping them back down. Chin to our chest. Make sure we get our neutral spine, so rocking that pelvis backwards and forwards. Really important you keep neutral spine, guys. Pelvic floor, lift your pelvic floor up. Bring your deep muscles in against your back nice and tight and keep them there. Then put your hands on your rib cage, taking a deep breath in, exhaling out. Not to bring your shoulders high. We're breathing through the bottom part of our diaphragm. Okay, so we're just going to do some mobility work. First of all, we're dropping the shoulders, dropping the neck down, looking side to side, bringing the head to the center. Head up and down. Make sure you do that a few times. Lift your shoulders up, drop them back down. Circle your shoulders round, so you're lifting them up nice and high. The arms, big circles. Make sure you do 3-4 circles one way. Remember, you're mobilizing your body. So if you're cold, make sure you do a little bit more, guys. Make sure you go both ways. Side stretch, so you're stretching out your oblique muscles. So stretching out over to the right side, over to the left side. Make sure you're pushing the other arm down and stretch down as far as you can go. So each time you do it, you'll just go a little bit further. All the way down. Really important we warm those sides up. Do some arm swings, which is warming up your hips, your glutes, all of your legs, your arms, your upper body. Make sure your head feels nice and loose. Fantastic exercise to warm up for any exercise. You're twisting to warm up your hips. Again, really important. Just let your body go really nice and loose. And just twisting, arms can go high and then nice and low. Spine twist, a really good mobility exercise for your spine. Keep your hips facing forward as if your hips were like headlights facing forward, okay? So just moving the top part of your body. Again, a fantastic mobilization exercise. Really good for the morning, this one. All the way around, you'll take a deep breath in to start and then exhale to push down. And then we're going into some squats. Remember, deep breath in, exhale to stand up, all the way down. So at first you may not be warm, so just go as low as you can. And then you want to get to 90 degrees. So you come all the way down and then take a deep breath in, exhale to lift, squeezing your glutes, popping your hips forward. And you can leave your arms, you can have your arms forward or have your hands together to make it slightly easier. Going onto your toes, great calf stretch and a great strength exercise for your calves. So remember, good calves, good knees, good for your balance, good for you're stabilizing muscles, so your core will be switched on here. If you're wobbling, guys, then your core would not be switched on enough. So we do some sumo squats now. So you open your legs wide, toes facing out, arms forward to make it a little bit harder, all the way down. Squeeze your glutes. Really do squeeze, guys, to come all the way up. All the way down. Breathe out to come up and popping those hips forward slightly. Try and sort of do each exercise sort of 8 times if you can. So you'll do 8 normal squats, 8 sumo squats. Now it's your time, you're not on a time limit, so you could do that twice round. So we're going on to our toes here. Again, good core strength, belly button in against your back. We're coming down. You can keep your heels up for just a little bit more strength work, or just keep your heels down, doesn't matter. So it's harder with your toes, on your toes, guys. So I'll leave that with you. We're going to do the roll down now. Again, fab exercise, morning and evening. You'll drop the head down. Knees will be slightly bent. You're curving through the spine. Everything is loose. Your head must be loose. Don't have your legs stretch. Remember, it's not a hamstring stretch. You lift up from your stomach. So your belly button comes in against your head. Arm circles. Mobilize the shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale. Drop all the way down. Deep breath in. Holding on to the elbows and just small twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift up, pulling that belly in. Belly button in nice and tight, guys. And then a slight back bend. Remember, don't do this if you've got lower back problems. Or you can just go as far as you can with being comfortable. So we're going to roll down again, nice and loose. You're going to do an arm open stretch, or open the chest. And the other side. Do that 2 or 3 times. So you open up that chest, opposite hand is on opposite foot. And rolling up for the last time. All the way up. Little spine twist again. Deep breath in, exhale, twist. All the way down. Make sure you curve your spine. See if you're curling over a Swiss ball, guys. For a little bit of an upper back stretch, you can hold onto your arms. Dropping down. Walking out into your down dog. Don't worry if you can't get your heels on the floor. You'll look through your elbows and through your knees. Coming into a full plank. Remember, too much, pop your knees down. Or one knee. You'll open up to a rotation. Remember, easier option, you can put your knee on the floor. Open up through the shoulders. Open up through the chest. The hand can come behind the back. Arm comes over. Good stretch for your obliques through your sides. Really try and open that shoulder. As you turn, not much movement. So use that core, look up to the hand. Hand comes behind the back. Open the chest. All the way over. Stretch through those obliques. Again, you've got a bit more time at home. You can do this a few times. Full plank. Bringing your right foot forward. And you're going to circle through the hips. You're pushing your arm out. Your elbow's pushing your leg out. You're circling through those hips, mobilizing that hip. Make sure you go one way. Make sure you go the other way. You'll open up, rotate. Your leg can come off the floor for a little bit, for a harder exercise. Totally up to you though. And then you'll go to the left side. Keep nice and strong. Open up that arm. Hand comes behind the back. Make sure you really open your shoulder here. Open your shoulder and open your chest. Come back into your full plank. Nice, strong, full plank. You can push forward and back. A little bit of strength work on the upper body. Again, too much, just hold the plank. Child's pose. Fantastic exercise. Fantastic stretch, for your lower back. We're going to do some triceps now. So you're pushing all the way forward, coming into a cat stretch, then come back into your child's pose. So remember, if you've got bad wrists, just don't come too low. Use your core more so you're not having so much force on your hands and your wrist. But sliding through, deep breath in, exhale, push along the floor. up into your cat stretch. Make sure you get 2 good stretches here and you get a good strength workout with your tricep into your cat stretch. So let's do our cat stretch a few times. Pushing into the floor so your fingers are spread out, arms are nice and strong, they're pushing into the floor. Another good stretch. Okay, we're stretching through the shoulders now. So your right arm will lift up and then come under your body. Nice, good stretch. Just relax into the stretch. Okay, we're going to do some push-ups. So you can go all the way down to the floor. Remember, all 4-point position is the easiest push-up. The further away your legs are, the harder the push-up is. Remember, your hands and your head should be a triangle. So don't have your head in line with your hands, guys. Your deep breath in, exhale, push up, use your core. Remember, when you use your core more, the push-up will get so much easier. So the advance, you can come down with your knees off of the floor, but you must do it slowly. Your deep breath in, exhale, pushing up. Keep your quad, your legs nice and firm, nice and strong. So your quad muscles are strong and off the floor at all times. If you're going to do the push-up with your knees off, guys. Come into your child's pose. Pop your arms behind. Fantastic. Okay, let's do some glutes. We're going to lift and lower the right leg. Make sure your back is straight, shoulders are retracted into the floor, and your neck is long. So you'll do this 8 times. Really stretch that leg. Squeeze your glutes as your leg is lifted. And then your pulse. 8 pulses. 8 little pulses. Again, you can do each section of this workout. If you want to do more of this, just the glutes, you could do this 3 or 4 times over if you wanted to concentrate on your glutes. So we're doing up and over now, so you're inside and outside of your thighs. Really stretch your leg out along so the leg is solid, your hamstrings, your quad muscles. So yeah, you could just take this section and just do your lower body one day if you didn't want to do the whole class. So you could do the whole glute session 3 to 5 times. And remember, if you've got a weight, you can put the weight behind your leg. Or if you've got the ball, small ball, you can squeeze the ball behind your leg. Squeeze it with your heel towards your bottom. Make sure you're circling 8 times one way and 8 times the other way. Out to the side. So you're lifting out to the side, abducting the leg away from you. So using the inside, outside of your thighs and your glutes. Don't tip your body though. You must have your body straight, hip bones facing the floor. If you can't lift your leg very much, doesn't matter, as long as you're not lifting. So we're going to pulse up to the ceiling with your foot flexed. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes. Okay, let's do some crunches. So a swimming and a little bit advanced added on. So you'll squeeze in, tuck, and then stretch out into your swimming. Body's nice and still, arm and leg is moving. Really stretch, guys. Again, the swimming exercise is an amazing exercise for your lower back. You don't need to add on if you want to do the swimming. Okay, we're going to do a little push-up, lever push-up. So your leg levers with your body. It has to come up. Deep breath in, exhale to lift. Come back into your child's pose. Then we'll do the other side. So make sure you reset. Back is nice and straight. Arms, shoulders retracted into the floor. Your fingers are spread out and your neck is extended. If you find that your back is dropping, you just need to pull your deep muscles, TVA muscles, up a little bit more. So you'll do tap first of all, then you'll do your pulses, and then you're tapping over the leg. And go as wide as you can, really, and lift as high as you can. Tap up and over, squeezing the glutes as much as you can. And then you'll do your circles. Make sure you get an even circle. You want to lift as much as you can. So you're going to circle 8 times one way and then 8 times the other way. Remember, too much, at any point you can just rest, have a break, sit back into your child's pose. And then we're lifting out to the side. Really good for your glutes. Take a deep breath in, exhale to lift. And then the donkey kick. So your foot is flexed and you're pulsing up to the ceiling. Make sure your leg comes parallel to your body when you lift your leg. Stretching the leg out. And then we're doing the tuck, swimming tucks. So really tuck in, breathe out. Good, nice straight body. Keep that belly button lifted. Good, stretch that leg as much as you can so your quad muscles are nice and strong. Then we do the lever push-up. If the lever push-up's too hard, put your knees, both knees on the floor and do a normal push-up if that's enough for you. So you can just do a 4-point push-up. Back into your child's pose. And just relax with your arms behind. Okay, we're going to lower ourselves all the way to the floor. So remember, belly button is tucked up. Your pelvis is pushing into the floor. I'm going to do the swan dive. So a great mobility exercise for your back. Your legs and your glutes are asleep. They are not moving, guys. You're just moving your back. Just moving your back. You're lifting from the top and middle part of your back and lower part. All of your back, really. Take a deep breath in. You'll exhale to lift. You can lift your arms off the floor if you want to, as long as you're not using your lower body. But your legs and your bum must stay asleep. Don't push into the floor too much. It's quite easy to achieve on this exercise. So lifting all the way up. Okay, arms stretched out. So advanced swimming now. Belly button is lifted. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Lifting and stretching. Stretch along the floor before lifting. Very, very important. Very, very important. So remember, some people don't go very high. Doesn't matter. As long as you're stretching and you're lifting and you can feel it in your back. You can do double arms, double legs. If you want to, you can hold it for a little while. You can hold it 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds. However strong your back is. So keeping our legs up now, and we're doing a breaststroke swimming exercise. Again, a back strengthener. If it's too much, keep your legs down. Okay. And if it's too much, you want your legs up, but you can pop your forehead on the floor or pop it on a towel if it's too much to stay up. Come up into your cat stretch. Stretching out. Remember, we don't dip down. We always have a flat back in Pilates. Then into our plank. Now, I didn't have a timer with me, guys, so it's only 1 minute 50. So you're very lucky. So a normal plank, first of all, remember your elbows underneath your shoulders. Push your heels away. Legs are nice and straight. Pushing, have tension in your legs. Belly button is pulled in against your back. So don't clench the hands together. Arms are forward, palms are down, or palms facing each other. So in your 2 minutes, I'm hoping you're still doing it. In your 2 minutes, we can do the normal plank. We can pike. So your bum can come up in the air, coming down slowly. Fantastic exercise for your core. Deep breath in, exhale, pushing up. And really drag that belly button in. So you could do 30 seconds of each plank. Change your plank every day if you're going to do this workout a few times. I'd have a break. If you want to do this a few times, guys, do the class, have a break, and then you can do the class again. So we've got hip rotators here. So again, you're using your obliques, your sides. Pushing all the way around. Dropping down, breathe out as you're lifting. Out as you're lifting. And then the plank pushing forward and back. So don't put your bum in the air. So your back is staying nice and straight. Forward and back. Brilliant. 1 minute 50. You were very lucky. I'll have my timer next time. All the way back. Good stretch, child's pose. Well done. So a bit of a quad stretch here and a strength exercise. Your arms can be forward or your hands can be in front of you. Now just be careful with the lower back. Go down as far as you can. If it's too much, might be too much for some of you, please don't do it. Even if you move a little bit, you'll breathe out as your body comes forward. And do some arm circles. And go both ways. All the way back. Nice and strong. Use that core. Remember your pelvic floor's lifted. That will protect your lower back. Okay, so we're laying down. Roll down first of all, guys. So we're 3/4 of the way down. Opening up the chest. Changing sides. Alternating sides. Arms away from the body. Remember, keep the shoulders down. If it's too much, you can hold onto the legs and open one arm. But if you've got a ball and you feel like you need to have a ball there, pop something behind your back. But stretch that arm. Make sure you're stretching it away. Now we're tapping the feet side to side. Too much, hold the legs. Breathe out as the legs come apart. Keep that belly button in. If you need to come forward and have a little stretch, please do. A little bit more advanced, you can put your hands to your temples. We can do double feet now. Double taps. V hold. Again, lots of different variations here. Please challenge yourself. You can open up both arms and legs. If not, we can just hold the position, guys. You can hold with just your feet very close to your body. It's about balance, so make sure you bring in your belly button in. You can do the single leg or double leg. Let's roll down. Curve in the spine, mobility exercise for your back. All the way down, arms over. Rolling up. Pushing forward, lift your arms. Sink, 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 sink. Belly button in. Deep breath in, exhale to go down. Deep breath in, stretch, arms come over. Deep breath in, exhale to lift. All the way down. Again, great exercise morning and evening, guys. All the way up. So if you want it a little bit harder, arms higher will be harder. If you're struggling to get up, if you haven't got a band, make sure hold some tins of beans or something. Anything a little bit heavier will help you roll up. If it's too much, just do your 3/4 of the way down, guys. You don't have to go all the way down if you haven't got a band. I know some of you do have the bands, but arms higher is harder. Okay, hands over the chest. That would be your next level. Squeezing those legs together and pushing the legs into the floor. Your legs should be flat on the floor, not jumping up. All the way down. Sink, 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 curve. Nice and slowly. Don't drop as you get to the bottom. And then your next level is hands to the temples. That's your hardest level, guys. If your legs are jumping, go back down to another level. If your legs come off the floor, it's too hard for you. There's no point in doing the hardest level if your legs are moving. Hard exercise, this one. Hard exercise. Make sure you're flexing your feet, remember, to come up. Okay, pelvic tilts now. So rock the pelvis up and down. So your back's nice and flat into the floor. Belly button down. Okay, legs at 90. Just toe tapping first of all. Chin to our chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop the leg. Just tapping down. Excuse me. Make sure your belly button really comes down, guys. If you're just tapping the floor, you won't feel like you're doing anything. So we're going to do one leg stretch now. Alternating the legs, push the leg away. Nice and straight. The legs can come up to the ceiling to make it slightly easier. If you can't stretch your leg away, if you feel like your back is arching, legs can come higher. That's absolutely fine, but the leg needs to be stretched, needs to be straight. Double leg stretch, stretch away. Again, legs up to the ceiling, legs flat, legs low. Head can be on the floor, upper body can stay down, or for a harder option, the upper body come off the floor. You can stay off the floor. Totally up to you. Stretching the arms and the legs away. Fantastic exercise, double leg stretch. Okay, the bicycle. Good for your obliques. Fantastic exercise. Make sure you take a deep breath in. Exhale to twist. Leg is straight. Make sure you're pushing the leg away. And keep the arms open so you're opening your chest. Again, if you're sitting down a lot, would say if you're in the office, but sitting down at home, we'll be sitting down watching a lot more TV, I think. But try and get up and move as much as you can, guys. And when we are sitting down, just make sure we're sitting properly. So we're going to just spine twist now. So open up the arms Arms are parallel, not too high. Legs drop into the side, head goes over the other side. If you don't like the head moving, keep it to the center. Deep breath in. Exhale, bringing the legs up to the center. Breathing out, bringing the legs up. Fantastic for your obliques. Don't push into the floor. The arms are light on the floor. You're not using your arms. Remember, you don't have to go all the way down to the floor. It's about twisting and using the right muscles. Good. Just open the chest a little bit more. Keep your legs at 90. You can put your feet on the floor if you want to. Make it slightly easier. Open the chest. The body is completely still. Going to do some reverse crunches. Nice and slowly. Working down, pushing the legs out, away from the body. If it's too much, don't push the legs out. But I think all of you can. You're coming up slowly. You can straighten your legs if you want to. Arms are light on the floor. Don't push into the floor. Don't put your hands under your bottom. All the way up. Nice and slowly. Great exercise for your lower abs. Now the legs can be closer to your chest, which will make it easier. And that's still a fantastic exercise. You don't have to have your legs straight. Just nice and slowly control it with your abs. Great exercise. Really nice and slowly. You really need to think about your abs here. Do a shoulder stand if you want to. Legs all the way up. You don't have to here. Your legs can come over if you want to. If you're feeling strong. If you want to take your arms away. Some of you can do this, so please try. Tuck your arms under and roll back down. Full body stretch. So remember, at any point, full body stretch or knees to your chest, your good stretches. Okay, let's do our pelvic tilts again. So you're rocking the pelvis, back's nice and flat. Up into your bridge. Remember, don't go too high. One vertebra at a time, all the way down. Deep breath in, exhale, push up. Again, fantastic mobilization exercise for your back. Morning and evenings are fab. You could just do a whole section on the bridge. There's so much to do with the bridge. Again, don't push into the floor. If you want it harder, your arms can be above your head to the say the ceiling, the sky, wherever you want to do the exercise. Okay, legs are pushing out. It's hard to tell here, guys, but my legs are abducting away from my body. So using the inside, outside of your thighs, your glutes, tucking your bum under. Your glutes has to be activated at all times. Okay, if the bum switches off, the exercise won't work. It's a glute exercise. So you're pushing your bum, pushing your glutes underneath. And then you're pulsing out to the side. So you can't actually see here. So open and close 8 times. And then pulse out to the side 8 times. Again, you can do this 2 or 3 times. Really good exercise for your glutes. Pulsing up. Squeeze, 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 pushing up. Remember not to come too high. Your glutes will actually switch off if you go too high. Okay, we're going to do some frog pumps. Your feet will be together. Legs are out to the side and you're pumping up. Keep your legs out to the side so they're not closing as you come down. They're out to the side. Hamstrings, glutes. Again, another great exercise. Arms all the way over. So your feet will be hip width apart now. Normal bridge stance. Arms over, stretch your arms up. The body will stay completely still. And we'll lower all the way down. Knees to your chest. Rock side to side, do circles. Good massage for the back. Okay, we do the side series, everyone's favourite. Okay, stretching out on that body. Your arm is lengthened, underneath is off the floor. You're pointing up to the sky, and flexing the foot back down. Really stretch both legs. Remember, the body has to be stretched. Don't lose the side. Keep your stomach tucked in, and don't rock backwards. Really good point. Flex down. So again, if you wanted to work on your inside, outside your thighs, you can do a lot more exercises on the inside and outside. You could do a whole side series. We've done them enough. So pulse, stretch, 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 pulse that leg. And then your circle. Make sure the leg is going all the way around. Circling that leg. Pointed so your quad muscle, your front of your thigh is solid. So to make the exercise easier, on any of the leg series, remember you can bend that bottom leg and your hand can be down. So just a reminder, if you feel you're not doing the exercises well enough, your body is moving too much, please bend that bottom leg and hand down. So we'll do single leg, side tucks now. So using your obliques, deep muscles to stabilizing you to come up. Stretch again. Make it easier. Bend the bottom leg on the floor. Double leg. It was actually a bit windy here. Okay, double leg. Doesn't look windy. Stretch, stretch, stretch. All the way up. Slowly down. So remember, if we don't get on with a double leg, just stay with a single leg. But I think most of you are pretty much on the double leg. And you don't have to come up too high. So just, and then the mermaid stretch. Okay, and down to the other side. So that's just your abductors that we're doing here. You could do the adductors as well if you just want to do the leg series, but I'm sure you don't just want to do the leg series, guys. But there's quite a lot you can do on the side. So make sure your body is lengthened again, your arms lengthened, sides lifted off the floor. You're pointing your foot to go up and flexing the foot to come down. Little pulses, tiny little pulses. The hand needs to come on the floor. Remember, put it on the floor. Your core will work more because you'll be balancing more if your arms off the floor. Circle. So remember here, bend the leg if you need to. Make it slightly easier. If you want to get a bit more mobility out the hip, bend your bottom leg and then circle more. Make sure you circle both ways and single leg tucks. And remember, some of you might not be able to straighten the leg completely. Just straighten it as much as you can so you get those hamstrings. And lower yourself down slowly. Remember, it's good to come down as well. Double leg if you can. Nice and slowly up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to lift and lower. Bring your knees in. Fetus position, stretch. Fantastic. Lie down. Let's go into our stretches now, guys. Well done. So I hope you enjoyed the video. So that's just a little taster, really. I'll be sending out another video on Saturday. So I'll send out a couple next week as well, just to keep you going. And all the live classes, I will be trying to get some live classes up and going. And then the classes where we can book on, that will start in the new term, which will be the end of April. So I'll be letting you all know, guys, what's going on. So make sure you do your hamstring stretch. Use your band here if you've got your band. You'll be doing the inside and outside of your thighs, so out to the side. Don't rock over. So any questions, anything you want me to send, anything you're interested, anything you want help with, guys, just please let me know. I will be doing a class with the ball and the band, which I know some of you don't have. But there will be a few different exercises, and you can just get through the class without them. But I know some of you have. This is a glute stretch. Brilliant. Adductor stretch. Knees out to the side, stretching your arms over. Even if you can do some stretches and mobility exercises every morning, is better than nothing. But you can definitely do this class a few times. And make sure you really push yourself. Make sure you're doing, you all do the class enough to know what level you're at. So try and keep it up. So we've got the lower back stretch here with the chest opener. So the arms coming over. So I'm twisting towards the left. My left arm straight, I'm moving my right arm. And circle. Again, good for your shoulder. And please feel free to send this video on to any of your friends. Next 2 weeks, as we're missing the classes. So just hope everybody enjoys it. Or get anybody in the family to join in. So I will be doing some live classes on Facebook soon. So we can all, just get a little bit more movement going on. So twisting the other side now. Great lower back stretch, this one. Good for your shoulders. Stretching out. So just moving those wrists and those ankles. Knees to your chest. Rock side to side, do circles. It's a good massage for your back. So relaxation, we all know we love the relaxation. You must make sure we can just relax our body. Let all of our muscles go. Hopefully we can do this with everybody else in the house. All the children running around. You drop your head side to side. Just make sure the body is relaxed. There's no tension in any of your muscles. You're just dropping the head to the left and the right. So hopefully you can do this for a little bit longer, guys. Keep your head on one side. Just let your body sink, 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 sink. If you put your feet together and drop your heels out, your toes out to the side, you just tend to relax. Make sure you stretch both sides before you put your chin down and stretching up to the ceiling. Shoulders are falling into the floor. Make sure you do your circles. Nice, slow movements. So again, if you haven't got the board, just put your head on the floor. Knees to your chest. You can lie on your side for the last little bit if you want to. Open your eyes, sit up. Knees crossed, legs crossed, or feet out in front of you, whichever. So drop that head, loosen that neck a little bit more. Chin to your chest, chin up to the ceiling. Sitting up, nice and strong through that back. Side stretch, oblique stretch. All the way over. Stretching out through the top of the back. Open out that chest. Open out those shoulders. Make sure you can look both ways comfortably. Stretching out through your adductors inside your thighs. Okay, into your child's pose. Just have another stretch. Just relax here. Into your cat stretch. Okay, tucking your toes in, rolling up. Make sure you do this a couple of times. Deep breath in, exhale, drop all the way down. Your spine should be a little bit more mobile now. Deep breath in, all the way up, guys. All the way down. Let's have another one. Just let that head swing. Just rock side to side. All the way up. Circle those shoulders. All that tension must be gone now. Make sure you circle both ways. Arms up, stretch all the way down. Stretching up. Fantastic. Hope you enjoyed the class, guys. Little stretch to the side. Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Another video Saturday.